So hello guys, welcome to another video on Cloud Study Jam. So first of all, I would really like to appreciate the response you give on the registrations because more than 100 students have registered for this campaign, and we would love some similar kind of response for each of our events that we are going to conduct throughout the year. So talking about this video is about, as our announcement has mentioned, the Cloud Study Jam has begun. It has begun from this Monday 20th October, and the students who were shortlisted for this campaign have already started to get the emails, which has a unique access code that they have to use to get the credits into their account, and these credits will be used to complete this campaign. So before all that, I would like to wish you a very, very happy Diwali. I hope everyone is enjoying it, and just make sure that after this Diwali, if you are one of the shortlisted candidate, then make sure that you are locking in to complete or grow your cloud skills. So the clouds, your skills also shine like the luminous skies during the Diwali. And don't forget to share your progress on your socials like LinkedIn, Instagram, anywhere you can share that. Just don't forget to mention hashtag GDGoC MSBECL or just tag our account. So public also knows that you are doing something, you are grinding, you are building something great. So let's get into the video. Okay, so if you are a shortlisted candidate, then you will receive such kind of email from this email by the end of 21st October, and just make sure that you are checking the spam folder and the promotion folder from inbox too if you don't see it in the primary, but mostly it will be in the primary. And once you receive this email, what will be the next steps that we are going to see. So this email mentions that it's for getting the 400 Google Cloud Skill Boost credits on the platform. So they also have a 2-minute video here. If you think this video is too long, you can just watch that video and follow them. So what is the first step? First step is the opening of incognito window on your browser. So make sure it is a very IMP step. So make sure that you are opening a new incognito window. How do you open that? We just go here and new incognito window, or you can follow the shortcuts mentioned here. So what do we need to do in the incognito? We will see next. So in incognito mode, we need to open this Cloud Skills URL that they have given. You will find this URL here also. So make sure that you are opening this by copying and pasting this from here, and don't try to search it on Google or anywhere else. You just need to open this. So similar kind of page will open for you. Here it's asking to enter your code below. After entering your code, complete the lab to unlock additional benefits. So what we need to do here is my code. It's complete from this 6 to end at this W. Just copy it, enter it here. Okay, I am not a robot. It believes I am not a robot, so I will just submit the code. Yeah, the code is submitted, and we have got access to this lab, a single lab. So what we need to do next? Question, only abo link will be lit. Yeah, that's what I mentioned. Only abo link. You should make sure that you are copying, pasting this link into your incognito tab and only using that. And ensure to redeem the code on the enroll account only. So after this, there is signing in. So make sure that you are using the email that you used to register for this campaign. Okay, so now we need to sign in into Cloud Skill Boost account. So here only I can just do a sign in. Yeah, so I can just sign in with Google. I can select. Okay, this is just a mention. So I have signed in here, and if I see, my account has now 44 credits. So before it had 35, and adding 9 to it becomes 44. Simple math. And now if you click on the profile icon on the top right corner, you can see now that you have 9 credits to get started. So if you have 0 credits before here, then you will see the 9 credits here, and I had 35 credits already, so I am seeing 44. These are the added. newly added credit. So now what I need to do, refresh the web page. Okay, if you have not received, then you can try refreshing the web page after 2-3 minutes, or again try it after 20 to 30 minutes. Once you have the 9 credits, click on the tour of Google Cloud Hands-on Labs and click on the green Start Lab. Now follow the steps given in the lab and complete it. Spend at least 6 minutes to score 100 and end the lab. And to check the cloud space, okay, so now we just have to complete this lab given to us using those 9 credits. So I will just click on start the lab. Okay, so this is kind of a tutorial on how to complete the labs too. So how the lab works is, you have to start the lab and then the timer begins a countdown, reverse countdown, and you have to complete this in the given time only. Then only you will receive the certificates. Okay, so I will just go here. I will open the Google Cloud Console here. I need the username. Okay, will this username work here? Yeah, it's Gmail, so it will work. Then I will just put the password. Password has been put. I understand everything. Okay, now I am logged in with that student account. I will just agree to the terms. Doesn't matter. Then the project ID is Quick Labs. I guess this project, okay, it's already loaded. So this was the first step in the lab. We have completed this. We will go down, objectives in this X, access the cloud console with specific credentials, view various Google Cloud projects, identify common misconceptions, use Google Cloud Console navigation menu, and everything. Okay, it's just about getting to know about the cloud GCP platform. This is an introductory level lab to understand Google Cloud. Get started with, okay, if you decide to take one of this lab, be sure to end this lab now. If you have personal corporate, okay, this doesn't matter. We will just go into the steps. What are the lab fundamentals, features and component? Regardless of topic level, the lab that you are taking should look similar to this. Okay, so this lab also explains how the labs work. So it just mentioned that you are not taking the creating virtual machine lab in the shown image, but it is used an example. So this image is just an example. You are not taking this lab. We are doing a tour of Google Cloud hands-on lab. So what lab has, it has a start lab button. Clicking on this button creates a temporary Google Cloud environment with all the necessary services and credentials enabled. So you can get hands-on practice with the labs material. This is also starts a countdown timer. So as you can see, this email, this password and this project ID, these are allowed just for the 40 minutes or the countdown that here mentioned. After that, you cannot use this to do anything. Okay, credits. This price of a lab is 1 credit is usually equivalent to $1. Discounts are available when you purchase the credits. Some introductory level labs like this one are free. The more specialized labs cost more. So as I said, these labs are paid. We are getting this free through the GDG platform. So this mentioned that the labs can be paid like 1 credit or $1 per lab time. Specifies the amount of time you have to complete the lab. When you click on the start, the countdown runs till it reaches 0. When it does, your temporary cloud environment resources are deleted. Ample time is given to complete a lab, but make sure you are not work on something else while lab is running. You risk losing all of your hard work. So if you fail to complete this lab within given time, you will lose all the progress and you won't receive the credits or certificates for that lab. Score. Many labs include a score. This feature is called activity tracking and ensures that you complete the specific steps in a lab. To pass a lab with activity tracking, you need to complete all the steps in order. Only then you can receive the completion credit. So these are the tasks: task 1, task 2, task 3, and task 4. Once you complete each task, you receive a score. You can see here 0 out of 100. We have 0 score right now, and we will receive as we complete the task. Some labs are free and some have credits. We are going to receive the free credits through this tutorial, so don't worry about it. These are the instructions. Okay, answer the following multiple choice question. The builds are temporary. Environment in Google Cloud. Start lab button. I will just submit. Yes, when the timer reaches 00, you lose access to your temporary Google Cloud environment. Yes, we lose. Some labs have tracking which scores your completion of hands-on lab activities. Yes, they do. In order to receive completion credit for the lab that has tracking, you must complete the required hands-on lab activities. Yes, we do. Access the cloud console. So task 1 has begun. Now that you understand the key features, click on the start lab. It makes a moment for Google Cloud environment. Okay, we must have read that before, but doesn't matter. Do not click the end lab button until you have completed all the tasks in your lab. When you click that button, your temporary credentials are invalidated and you won't be able to access the work through your lab. Okay, so make sure that once you have all completed all these things, then only you hit this end lab button. Don't press it before. Lab details pane. Now your lab instances is up running. Refer to the lab details panel. Here we have the credentials. Your credentials should resemble but won't match image every lab instance. Okay, so open Google Cloud Console. Open the Cloud Console just like we did here. Then username and password represent an identity in Google Cloud identity. Okay, this identity has access permissions that allow. Okay, are temporary. Okay, so this just mentions that this username and password are only valid till the lab is running, and these are part of the cloud IAM. This will be you will be learning this during this campaign, so don't worry if you not understand everything in this tutorial. So what you need to do, just sign out, or here click on the add account and use this as your email and as password to sign in into the GCP. That's what you need to do right now. Okay, then project ID is organizing entity of your Google Cloud resources, is often contains resources and services. For example, it may hold a pool of virtual machines, a set of databases. Okay, so it's just telling us about this project ID, what exactly it means. So project ID, you can say like, this is a project and it has an ID. So what is a project? Project contains all the resources that you are going to use. If you are going to create a cloud machine or anything, you are uploading the data, then your data will be associated or linked to this project. Means let's say Google have to find what data you have uploaded, then it will look into the dictionary and find your project ID, and your data will be shown to it. So that's how a project ID works. Then you will have to sign in into the Google Cloud. Like I said, use another account and put the username and password there and click next. Make sure to use this email to sign in, not your personal. Okay, so just make sure that you are not using your registered email for here. You must use this email given by the lab. Copy the password. I understand. Okay, this all is good. Testing your understanding. What field is not found in the left pane? Open Google System Admin. We don't find System Admin here. The username in the left panel, which resembles student access, is Cloud IAM identity. Yes. Okay. View projects in the Cloud Console. Okay. Now what you need to do is the upper left corner of the central pane, a card level project info. Your project has a name, number, and ID. These identifiers are frequently used when interacting with cloud services. You are working with the one project to get experience. Okay, so here this is just saying that you will get all your project info here. So make sure that whenever you are coding, then this project name, project ID, and project number are going to be useful once you start using these services. Okay, right now it doesn't have much of use, but as you go forward, these are become very useful. So view all projects in the Google Cloud Console title bar next to your project name. Click on the top down menu. In this select project dialog, click all. The resulting list of includes a quick log resources project. Do not switch over to resources project at this point. However, you may need to use it in other labs. It's not uncommon for large enterprises to have dozens of thousands. Okay, contains files, datasets, and machine images for certain labs and can be accessed from every Google environment. It's important to note that is shared and all student user, which means that cannot delete. That you are working with temporary, which means that the project everything contains lab ends. Okay. So what this is mentioning is that to view all the projects that your account has access to, you just need to do click on here and click on all. So here you will see this new quick labs resources project. So what are they saying? That if you want to see all of your projects, you just need to follow this steps to all view all projects. So in companies, they have multiple projects, so it's useful for them. Also, as a student, you will build different apps and you will have different projects in GCP. So right now they are saying don't click on this project, you will switch everything to that project. So then they don't want us to switch to this project. Just keep yourself on this cancel button and keep yourself on this page. Okay, don't do anything else. The quick lab resources project is for the another labs, future labs. An organizing entity of anything you build with cloud. Cloud storage was cloud store project. QuickLab resources is shared read-only with all QuickLab, which means you cannot delete or modify. True. Is a project where you run all of your lab steps. False. Yes, I'm good at this. Okay, so what it just tell us that we will receive each time you will do a new lab, you will have two projects here. One will be a quick labs random project and a quick labs resources. So what you will be doing is you will be only using this one. This one is for all users. All users will be seeing this project, and it's not for your use right now. So later it will become in use, but all your things that task will be performed under this project. So that's what it says. Then after this, our task 2 is completed. So next is navigation menus. The Google Cloud also has navigation menu. Click on the menu, click on the navigation, view all products, then scroll to categories, tools and services. Okay, it's just saying that you can start exploring by creating on navigation and view all products. Okay, the Google Cloud has very big catalog of products. You can view them all through navigation menu. So after this, you have review and modify roles and permissions. So this is a kind of complicated task, but it's very easy if you do it step by step. So what is say view your roles and permissions. So whenever you are working with cloud now, then you have various or different kind of users which have access to your project. Let's say you have a developer, you have an admin which is keeping just eye on everything. So what you want is the developer should be able to only use the coding part. It should not use the billing part or anything related to money. The admin must be able to only see the data. It should not be able to create or delete any coding part. So what you need to do is you need to create various roles and give them permissions. So that's what the navigation menu IAM is used for. So it's saying that open the navigation menu. Here you will find IAM and admin, and then we have to click on IAM, identity and access management. Since it's loading, we will view the next. Find the student at directory class username. Okay, our username we have to find. The principal column displays this dish in this lab. Principal email matches your username. The name column displays dish, and the role column displays editor, which is one of the basic roles offered by Google Cloud. Basic roles set a project permission and unless otherwise specified control access management. The following table pulls from role documentation, viewer, editor, owner. Okay, so it's just saying that this lab is you are not performing any big task. You are just viewing the dashboard one by one, so you know where which service is where. So they are just saying that find this account and read it. In the principal tab, you will find your email that you need use to log in. In the name, you will find your name and ID. And in the role, you will see that you are a editor, project I am admin, and a viewer. So what does that mean? So here they have mentioned it. A viewer is a permission for read-only access. They do not affect state such as viewing existing resources or data. They are just for the viewer. As I said, it's the analytic person. He just needs to see the data. He does not perform any modification. He cannot change the data. Then there is a roles editor, all viewer permission plus permissions for actions to modify state, such as changing existing resources. And owner, all editor permissions and permissions for following actions, manage roles and permissions for a project, and all resources within the project, set up billing for a project. So viewer is just viewing the data. Editor can perform modifications of data. Let's say we have a contact application, then the viewer is just he can just view which number has which name or name and number, only he can do that. The editor, what editor can do, editor can edit the mobile numbers and he can call the user. And the owner, what owner can do is it has all the permissions. He can delete the contacts, he can edit the contacts, he can call, he has everything, and he will also be the one who will pay the bills for that project. Okay, then grant an IAM role on the navigation. I am admin. Click grant access in the add principal section. Enter identifier for principal from the select role. Assign role section for viewer. Then click viewer. Click save. Principal has listed on the IAM page. So what you need to do? Come here. They are saying on the navigation menu. Click on IAM. Then again IAM. We will come to this page. Then we have a grant access button here. You can see it here. You just click on grant access. In the principals, find your ID. Okay, I got it here, but student account, I guess this one. Okay, I'm not finding it. Which one? Student 04, enter an identifier for the principal. Okay, we will just copy this and paste it here. Yes, and then what we'll do, from select role drop down menu in assign role section, search for viewer. In the assign role, we will do a viewer. Here is the viewer. Yes. In the basic, you will find the viewer. You just click on that and then click save. Save. Okay, the policy is updated and you will see a new account has been added here with the role as viewer. So that's what we needed to do. Okay, so we have completed it. Note you are the encounter a unique feature called activity tracking that assesses completion of a task. As you complete task that verify this, check my progress test. Notice that your score increases in the box in the upper right corner. determines lab toward the accomplishment of. In this case, activity tracking is provided to verify whether you have granted the IAM role. So the labs, which include tasks such as give a role to a unique identity or anything like that, you will find this check my progress button. So what this button will do, it will go to your project and check if you have completed that task or not. Okay, so make sure that before clicking on this button, you have completed the task mentioned above. You just have to copy this email and follow the steps, and then I will just do check my progress. Okay, it found that I have completed the task, and you can see I have increased the score by 50. Then test your understanding offers a quick access to platform services and also influences offerings. A navigation menu. Basic rules set project level permission and unless otherwise specified control access management to all Google Cloud services. True. Let me just view it. Yeah. Provides all viewer permissions plus permissions for actions that modify states such as changing existing resources. So who can do this? Plus permissions for that action modify states such as existing resources. Editor can do this. Yes. And now here comes another part, enable the APIs and services. So Google Cloud APIs are key part of Google Cloud like services, the 200 plus APIs range. Okay, so it's just saying that Google Cloud has so many services, and this tutorial or this task will show you how to enable the APIs in Google Cloud. These services are called as APIs. APIs are application programming interfaces that can call directly via the client libraries. Cloud API uses resource-oriented design principles as described in the API design guide. Lab provides a new project for lab. It enables many APIs automatically, so you can quickly start the labs. You with detailed information on your project usage of that API and traffic levels error states. Okay, so we are just need to enable some APIs. What enabling means is that Google has, let's say, 100 of services, but our project doesn't need hundreds of services. So we will just enable the services which are required for us. It's like downloading apps from Play Store. Play Store has thousands of apps, but we only download the ones that we need to use. So it's just like that, we have to download the services on our Google Cloud. So what they are saying, on the navigation menu, click on API and services library left when under header category, display different categories in the API server, type dialog flow and click dialog flow API, and allows you to build rich conversation example for Google Assistant, and click enable and browser to verify is now enabled. Display documentation to return to main place. On navigation menu, click on cloud 4. So what we need to do, we need to click on navigation menu, then go into API and services, and here on the library. Okay, library is just where you can search the API. We need to find dialog flow. Maybe spelling must be correct. We'll search for it. We found the API. Yeah. So we need to enable this API. We will enable the API. And after successfully enabling, we will see a API enabled section here. Yeah. So we have successfully enabled the API, and you will see that this API is enabled now, and we are seeing all the data here. If you go into library now and search for dialog flow again, and click here, you will see that this API is enabled now. Okay, and now what we need to do is to click on try this API. Okay, so what happens is when you click on try this API, a new window is open where you get all the documentation on how to use this service. You don't need that right now. You just need to click on API enable, and once you see this API enable tag, just go here and check my progress. Oh, it increased 100 out of 100. Feels good. If you are interested in learning more about APIs, refer to API Explorer directory. Answer the following multiple choice questions to reinforce your understanding of the concepts. When you start a lab, you need to enable APIs in projects to start working on a Google Cloud. False. Why false? Because the lab enables the required APIs for you. Okay, so this project didn't need any APIs, so it hadn't any it doesn't had any pre-enabled APIs. But let's say a future lab is about any AI, so it will automatically enable the libraries which are required for that before you start the lab. So you don't need to do this process every day, but for your personal projects you will have to do this manually. So it's just introduction on how to do it. And then task 5 is end your lab. When you have finished the lab, click on the end lab, then click submit. Please rate each lab you take 5 star. Okay, this is just personal promotion. Why do we do that? Give the lab 5 stars if you are satisfied, something less if you are. Enable ending a lab removes the access to Google Cloud project that you are working and you are done in it. Congratulations, in just 30 minutes you have developed a solid understanding of cloud console. Okay, so this is just we have completed this lab and we will just end it. Yes. Make sure you have 100 out of 100 score here before ending the lab. Additional comment, good lab spelling, submit. So we have completed this lab, and now what does our email say? What does our email say? We have completed the lab. Then follow the steps given in the lab to complete it. Spend at least 6 minutes to get a score of 100. Once you finish this lab, click on the end lab button. You will automatically get a 400 Google Cloud credits to your account. Let's see if we got them. Have we got them? It's saying 44. I will click OK. Okay, as you can see, I now have triple four credits. 400 credits have been credited to my account. And now what to do with these credits? Let's see in the email. Okay, I will talk about this arcade game later, but note that once you redeem these credits, you can start completing the syllabus. There will be different access code for Gen A arcade month of October to November. This I will mention later, but for now, I am just saying that if you are doing this process and if you don't receive the 400 credits in the first time, don't worry, you can just redo this process again to receive those credits. Mostly if you have completed the lab, you will receive these credits after 20 to 30 minutes. But if you don't, then you can just redo the lab. And if you are facing any other issues related to it, then you can just contact us on our socials, or you can directly contact to your coordinators, team members of GDGoC MSBECL, so that won't be the problem. So I am just ending this video with telling you what you need to do in this campaign. So as it mentioned, you will have to complete this syllabus. When you click on this syllabus into your email, you will see this Excel sheet. There are 20 what you can say syllabus points here, units here. So you will have to complete these 20 tutorials in the span of 1 month. The end date or deadline is 19 November. So make sure that you complete these labs before 19th November. Okay, so what you need to do, you just click on one of these. You will see everything here. After completing, you will get a certificate like this. So what you need to do right now, we just completed a lab, right? So in similar way, you just click on a lab. You will see the start lab button. You will start this lab, complete the full lab, and get the scores and get the badges or complete the progress. Okay. So this was about the video. Now talking about the arcade game, we will have another tutorial on what exactly is the arcade game and how do you do it and what benefits the arcade game provide you. So don't worry about that. And this was just about how to complete this lab. Okay, so I hope everyone understood this video, this tutorial, and if you are having any doubts, then you can just mention them in the comment section and we will try to solve them. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video. So make sure that if you have received the 400 credits, give a thumbs up on the video and do share this video with your registered partners. And also once you start completing the labs, don't forget to post them publicly, post your progress publicly, because that will start to build your social profile, which is very much needed in our field of software. So don't forget about that too. So have a happy Diwali.